Get ready to unlock the incredible potential of intermittent fasting in this video. Intermittent fasting isn't just another diet, it's a game-changing eating strategy that will revolutionize the way you approach nutrition. Think of it as your secret weapon, your personalized pattern of nourishment that supercharges your body's performance. Say goodbye to the traditional calorie-cutting methods. Intermittent fasting focuses on the rhythm of eating and not eating. It's a lifestyle shift that empowers you to take control of your eating schedule. So, let's dive into the captivating world of intermittent fasting, where we'll debunk myths, reveal strategies, and show you how to harness its power for a healthier and more energized you. Why consider adopting this approach, you might wonder? Well, it stands as one of the most crucial, if not the paramount, elements in the realm of weight loss. Let's delve into the reasons behind this significance. This approach triggers a response from two principal hormones residing within your body, hormones of paramount influence. Firstly, let's examine the growth hormone, a potent force against aging and a remarkable catalyst for fat burning. In the constellation of fat-burning hormones, it reigns supreme, functioning to safeguard your muscle integrity, foster the growth of lean body mass, and most notably, facilitate the shedding of excess fat. On the other hand, there's insulin, a forceful agent that profoundly shapes your body's metabolic landscape. Insulin wields substantial power. It directs whether the body stores or burns fat. If your intention lies in weight loss, the presence of excess insulin proves counterproductive. A domineering hormone, insulin's formidable presence can effectively thwart the action of growth hormone. It's the hormone dictating fat accumulation, contributing to the notorious gut you might observe. A protruding abdomen often signifies an overabundance of insulin. Contemplating the physiological dynamics, this methodology emerges as a transformative tool capable of mending insulin resistance. A scenario where your pancreas overcompensates by secreting excessive insulin, 5 to 7 times beyond the requisite levels. The excess insulin is intended to bridge communication with cells, but resistance thwarts this dialogue, much like attempting a conversation with someone wearing earplugs. In response, the pancreas escalates its insulin output, expecting to conquer the communication barrier. Insulin resistance gives rise to a perplexing landscape: low insulin in cells coupled with low glucose, yet elevated insulin levels elsewhere. This perplexing disarray edges towards pre-diabetes, fraught with a spectrum of health complications. The objective is clear: initiate this approach at your current level and progressively ascend, akin to traversing stages, each resonating with a distinct facet of intermittent fasting. The journey is akin to scaling a ladder, from abstaining from intermittent fasting to embracing intense fat-burning regimens. Imagine you're currently entrenched in a rhythm of 5 or 6 daily meals, from breakfast to lunch and snacks in between. For some, it's an even more frequent culinary engagement, encompassing breakfast, a snack, lunch, another snack, dinner, and a concluding snack. This widespread practice, however, merits some scrutiny from a hormonal perspective. Every instance of consuming food, irrespective of its composition, triggers an insulin surge. A common misconception pertains to carbohydrates being the sole instigator of insulin release. However, this belief is misleading. The act of eating itself, regardless of its content, be it a snack or a wholesome meal, elevates insulin levels. Consider the scenario of incessantly elevated insulin throughout the day, a state at odds with our body's natural design. Our bodies aren't optimized for perpetual grazing. The transition to a more suitable rhythm involves adopting 3 meals per day and omitting snacks. A seamless transition between meals hinges on the introduction of dietary fat, ensuring that you traverse from one meal to another without grappling with hunger pangs. Specific dietary recommendations can be found in linked resources, though this discussion primarily centers on the eating pattern. Picture 3 distinct meals grazing your day, a pivotal first step. To escalate your fat-burning prowess, consider a 16 by 8 approach. A a 16-hour fasting window followed by an 8-hour eating window. The morning provides an excellent starting point. If hunger doesn't beckon immediately upon waking, there's no need to force a meal. Allow at least 4 hours to elapse before partaking in your first meal of the day. To illustrate, suppose you break your fast at 10 a.m. after waking up at 6 a.m. This would mean concluding your eating window at 6 p.m., an 8-hour span. Contrast this with alternative scenario where breakfast commences at 8 a.m. and concludes at 8 p.m. While a degree of fasting transpires between meals, the real potency of intermittent fasting unfolds during nocturnal slumber and the ensuing morning hours. This uninterrupted stretch catalyzes significant fat burning, a phenomenon not as pronounced during meal intervals. This is why a 16-hour fasting window centered around the overnight and morning periods is advocated. Aligning this with your 3-meal structure further enhances its effectiveness. So, as you contemplate this strategy, keep in mind that the essence lies not just in what you consume, but also in when you consume it. Let this concept percolate. Does the notion resonate with you? Now, if we're ready to delve even deeper into the realm of enhanced fat burning, the approach is to pare down to 2 meals, and this time, extend the fasting duration to a robust 20 hours. Imagine the potential transformation that could unfold across your waistline and stomach with this regimen. Visualize it, a formidable 20-hour fasting period accompanied by a concise 4-hour eating window. Here's the strategy. Upon waking, you extend your fasting window until around 12 o'clock or perhaps even 1 p.m. when your first meal grazes your day. Then, allow another 4 hours to pass before indulging in your second meal. Let's say you initiate eating at 1 p.m. That would position your next meal at around 5 p.m. During those 4 hours, you've experienced your meals, but the ensuing 20 hours usher in a phase of significant, sustained fat burning. Imagine bolstering this approach with intermittent bursts of high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, the ultimate synergy. This isn't merely a cherry on top, it's the meat and potatoes, the game changer that can amplify your results. But heed the journey's pace. This transition across levels necessitates time. It's not an instantaneous process, particularly if your metabolism has faced the repercussions of drastic diets, like the 500-calorie HCG diet, or other stress-inducing events. A gradual movement toward the next phase is essential. Consider this a journey of adaptation, during which you fine-tune your body's response. The shift from your current phase to the subsequent one could require around 3 weeks. Advancing further, from the 2-meal 20-hour fasting approach might span 1 to 3 months or even more. Patience is paramount, as comfort and effectiveness align. Headaches and side effects between meals are to be avoided. This progression is about nurturing sustainable change. So, while the path to these advanced stages might encompass a span of weeks and months, once you reach this pinnacle, the rewards are significant. A metabolism primed to vigorously burn fat, cultivating a transformed version of you. As we conclude our exploration of the world of intermittent fasting, it's evident that this journey holds the keys to unlocking a transformed you. The potential to revitalize your body's performance and ignite a powerful fat-burning mechanism lies within your grasp. This isn't just about another dietary trend. It's a lifestyle revolution that empowers you to take control of your health and well-being. Now, it's time to embark on the next chapter of this journey, incorporating these insights into your daily life. How will you navigate the transition from a meal-centric routine to a rhythm that embraces fasting? Share your thoughts, strategies, and experiences in the comments below. Let's continue this enriching dialogue that supports and uplifts us all. If this exploration resonated with you and provided a fresh perspective on nutrition and health, show your appreciation with a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining us on this expedition through the captivating realm of intermittent fasting. Your presence and commitment to holistic well-being are the driving forces behind our exploration. Until next time, stay inspired, stay motivated, and remember that your path to a healthier you is one worth embracing.